Excelentísimo.
Your Excellency, President of the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly, heads of state and government, heads of delegations, Your Excellency, United Nations Secretary General, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of His Excellency Teodore Nguema Equatorial, President of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea, allow me first of all to congratulate His Excellency Philemon Yang upon his unanimous election as President of this 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly. And I wish also to congratulate the other members of the Bureau. We can assure them that they will have the full support and cooperation of the Republic of Equatorial Guinea throughout their presidency. In the same vein, we would like to commend His Excellency Mr. Denis Francis, the outgoing President, whose presidency saw the achievement of many important resolutions that bear witness to his brilliant leadership and also his decisive dynamism that he was able to show during his term in office. President, the topic for this 79th session of the General Assembly states as follows: leaving no one behind, acting together for the advancement of peace, sustainable development, and human dignity for present and future generations. That is a theme that is very pertinent given the current state of affairs around the world, including major global challenges such as wars, the existence of armed groups, terrorism, crises brought about by the effects of climate change, organized criminal gangs, the possibility of emerging health crises, discrimination, and the food crisis that, as a result of armed conflicts that trigger it or may lead to hunger in different countries. Indeed, this backdrop requires us all to recall the need and importance of giving greater emphasis to multilateralism and international cooperation. These are crucial if we are able to overcome these global challenges that humanity is currently facing. We also must promote sustained economic growth and sustainable development. This pursuant to the relevant resolutions of the General Assembly, as well as recent conferences and summits held under the aegis of the United Nations. Equatorial Guinea has an unwavering stance vis-à-vis the conflicts that are currently raging throughout the world. We are clear about the need to prioritize the quest through all means to ensure the prevalence of peace throughout the world by using preventive diplomacy, negotiation, and inclusive dialogue at all times to put an end to these conflicts. We call upon those countries that are immersed in the current conflicts and all governments who directly or indirectly are involved in said conflicts as a result of geostrategic, economic, neocolonial or other interests, we call on all of these countries to prioritize dialogue and inclusive negotiations in a realistic and pragmatic manner so as to resolve these conflicts. The proliferation of so many conflicts around the world is further proof of the obsolescence, incapacity, and inefficiency of the United Nations Security Council today. What we are currently seeing in terms of what this decision-making body is able to do is ultimately the struggle as a result of geostrategic interests that make it even more difficult for unanimous decisions to be taken by this body to resolve these conflicts and to alleviate the suffering of people and the loss of innocent lives.